On the show today, we have Joeboy. He will take us through his journey as an artist from all those monster hits. I'm talking Sip, Baby, Body and Soul, songs that are so timeless, and they'll have us on our feet every time they come up. So all you need to do right now, sit back, relax, and listen. So welcome to the show, man. So when did you become such a fashion star? You're all decked out, Van Cleef, Cartier. Got the Jesus piece.
They say I should not take it easy on them.
So you're not taking it easy on them.
No,
you're on their necks.
No, man,
Fantastic. So welcome to the show. Listen with us. So basically we're just doing a deep dive into who you are as an artist and everything that you've been up to. So who's Joeboy actually? Is your name Joseph?
Yes. So Joseph is my real name. My real name is Joseph Akinfenwa Adonus. Born and grew up in Lagos.
Wait, what part of Lagos?
So I was born in Surulere.
Okay.
I was there for like 2 years. Then I moved to Akoka.
Okay.
So that was where I grew up to like my teenage years, like 15, 16. Then I moved to Bariga.
Okay.
Bariga was like for 3 years. Then I moved back to Ojuelegba.
Okay.
From there, Baby and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so cool. I'd say like where I would say I grew up has to be Akoka.
Has to be Akoka, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So did you go to like ISL? It's ISL, right?
Yeah, ISL. Unilag. I had friends in ISL, but I didn't attend ISL. I attended Laoye Secondary School. It was a school in Akoka too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, primary school in Akoka too. So it was basically, I think my formative years was definitely.
Yeah, I went to
Akoka.
Arctic. Do you know Arctic Conference?
No.
Okay, it's just near underground.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, those like lessons. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Babes there, man.
Yeah. That was that. Me, I attended. There's one lesson I attended. What's the name of that lesson? Career builder. Yeah, that was at EYR then.
I remember there used to be this huge boutique, there. I think it was Ballers or something.
Yeah, the Ballers. Yeah. That this guy made a song for. Rhymzo. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. So, no uni for you?
No, I did University of Lagos.
Oh, you went to uni as well?
Human resources, personnel management. But I was a low-key guy. I would just go to class and go home because I was the definition of broke.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, 100%.
Everybody was broke in uni, yeah?
Bro, I was broke. I kid you not, like, it was...
like Iyamoria P.
Like, it was so bad that I'll just go to class. Or sometimes I'll just wait till it's evening time, so I'll just walk back home.
Okay.
So I was just really patterning it at that point in time. I just tried my best to make sure I finished. And thankfully, it was immediately after I finished that
you just blew up.
Yeah,
and everything. So what's the brokest that you can remember in uni? I think mine was, I was dating a babe in Unilag at the time. I came from I went to Unilag, so I came to see her in Unilag. And she was living on Mbonu Ojike, I think. Her father used to be a lecturer in Unilag. Yeah. So, we walked from Unilag to Ozone.
That's not fun now.
Bro said that's not fun.
That's not fun now. You know, take that back road like from my lady of Apostles. Yeah. Like, I walked from Yaba to Bariga to Nigeria Road.
Why?
Because I did not have money to enter transport at that point. I'm telling you.
Okay, so how did the baby happen then?
So, at this point, when I made the song, while I made the song, I was very, 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 very sad because this was ending of 2019. I dropped the song with Mr. Easy, Faji.
Okay.
Faji. He introduced me to the industry, but it wasn't like the breakthrough single.
Yeah.
But it just got me, like, it got me access to the industry. I can say that. So I was already thinking, because at that point, I was thinking that, I will soon finish school. I don't want to do 9 to 5.
Okay, so Faji was when you were still in Unilag.
Yeah, but I was about to
finishing.
So I was hoping that Faji was going to be the song that would just like break me through, so I could just leave this school piece and whatnot. So Faji, he was doing well, but not as well as I personally wanted it to at that point in time. And so I was under like crazy pressure. You have a song, they're very, very big artists and whatnot. So people automatically just assume that you're supposed to pick up from there. You understand? So I'm thinking I'm under pressure, right? Almost done with school. My GP wasn't sexy at all.
Okay, what was it? Like 2.5?
It was like, it was less than 2.5.
Bro!
I'm telling you. I think it was like 2.4.
Jesus.
It was like 2.4. So I just...
It was like a sexy third class.
So if it's fine, because at some point I just lost interest in school. I was like, let me finish.
Okay, so and what was your parents' take in all of this?
They just wanted me to finish. They were like, you can do what you want to do, but make sure you finish.
You finish, okay.
And my dad was already telling me that, I have a friend, he works in Dangote,
for me, I do be in HR.
Yeah, I didn't want to do 9 to 5. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I just knew that it wasn't for me. So I was under pressure. I was thinking. I was frustrated. I was getting depressed. And so I was standing at my dad's balcony on Ojolegba Road, and I just decided to write this song.
Okay.
I called, I remember I called one of my producers, K.O. He produced Don't Call Me Back.
Yeah.
I called K.O. like, yo, send me beats. Like, bro, I don't have beats at this point, though, but I know somebody who does. Then he sends me the beats for Baby.
Yeah.
That it's from a guy named Dara. So I jump on it. I remember writing to it first. Then I went to Shomolu to Oxygen Mix to record the song.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to Mr. Easy.
Yeah.
So Mr. Easy now asked, who produced the song? Is this SARS?
For real?
Yeah, because the production was
so good.
Yeah, Baby's production.
Yeah, it was so good.
So he thought it was SARS. I was like, it's not SARS. It's just some. At that point, I had not met Dara. I had not met Dara then. So I remember Mr. Easy posting like a snippet of the song on his Twitter.
Yeah.
And people kept asking, what song is this?
What song is this? What song is this? Yeah.
And I was like, let's drop it.
Yeah.
And so we did. We were supposed to shoot a official video, but my visa wasn't ready for SA.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
And at this time, you had not traveled anywhere.
No, I'd been to Ghana.
Oh, you've been to Ghana?
I'd been to Ghana.
Does Ghana count?
It counts now. That was the first country I visited in my life. Like
Ghana is like a Jewish Aga.
It's not.
I'm telling you.
Ghana is vibes. But so I remember telling you that I want us to drop this. We're trying to shoot a video, but the visa didn't come out on time. So Mr. Easy suggested a visualizer.
Okay.
He suggested the visualizer, and we drop a visualizer, and next thing, the song starts picking little by little. It's doing way better than Faji with numbers, but it wasn't like a hit song yet.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I think around April, I get a message in my DM, your song is #1 in Uganda. So I was trying to understand
what's going on.
Uganda. So I didn't get it at that point. Then they sent me a screenshot of Apple Music, and I saw that the song was #1 there. And next thing, started picking in Uganda, Tanzania. Then I remember one particular or one particular Twitter influencer. His name is Israel Ani. I didn't know him from anywhere. He just posted the song on Twitter, Nigerian Twitter then. I thought, this song is beautiful. Who made the song? And it went viral. Next thing, I'm checking Nigerian Apple Music charts. My song is number 80-something. 2 days later, top 10.
Wow.
2 days later, it was now they'll say I found
it.
Yeah. But 2 days later, top 10, and everyone like, this song is suitable. Who's this guy? Because there was no video out.
There was no video out.
It was just the cartoon and whatnot. Next thing, number 2. I remember the song that was stopping me from being #1 was Burna Boy's Anybody then.
Yeah.
I remember tweeting at him like, bro, I beg, just
chill.
Just give me a chance. Let me just get screenshots now. And next thing, a couple of days later, Baby becomes #1 song on Apple Music. And who even called me to tell me? It was Black Bones that called me to tell me then. Yeah, I was shooting a video, called me like, your song is #1 now. So it still felt like a dream, to be honest, because it was so, the way it happened, it was so like quick. It's not like we did anything differently from what we were doing before and whatnot, like apart from the visualizer.
Yeah.
And that momentum just started growing, it kept growing, and then I started going for shows. The first show I went for was in East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I did Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania in 3 days, yeah. Then I think that was the beginning.
That was the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So between Baby and Sip, which would you say was the biggest song?
Sip, definitely.
Okay. Because of the crazy things people were doing, you had to come out to say.
Yeah, I had to come out to say it because TikTok actually sent the team a message then that I should try and encourage people to not do the overly crazy stuff, because it seemed like I was the one inspiring it. But I wasn't even doing those kind of videos or whatnot. But I think people were just expressing themselves. So I had to come out and say that, but they're not listening to me now.
You say they're not listening to you? That's crazy.
They listen to me.
I know.
Yeah, so, you know when the song is out, it's not yours anymore.
I understand, man.
For the world.
So what's the art behind your storytelling and how you write your music? Because compared to other artists, there's a pen game that you have. Like you actually pour yourself into every song that you put out. Yeah. So what inspires your writing?
So I'd say it's my experiences.
The experiences, but you're still a young man.
Young people experience stuff too.
Well, yeah, sure.
And you make it sound like you're old. How old are you?
I'm like 30. How old am I now? It's 37.
You're not old now.
I'm older than you, sir.
I know. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so experiences, it could be my own personal experiences, it could be what I've witnessed, it could be from a book that I read, it could be from a movie. But one thing I like to do, I like to sing in a way that it sounds very, very real. So I mean it when I sing it.
Okay.
So and I think that's definitely what people connect to. Okay. My music, there's a form of sincerity to it.
Yeah, especially when you're singing about, the heartbreaks and the ladies and everything. Yes, so what are your experiences like, with the ladies? Because it seems like
funny enough, I've don't really suffered in the hands of women. Okay. To the best of my knowledge.
I did the ones that suffer in your hands.
I can't answer that question. Okay, cool. I think it's left.
I think you used to be in a relationship before.
I am in a relationship.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going fine.
How long have you guys been together?
It's almost 3 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you get bored sometimes?
You have to find the spark.
Yeah, spark.
Yeah, you have to spark it.
Why do you sound like Optimus Prime now? You have to find the spark.
You have to find the spark. you have to spark. Every time you're looking like it's going.
Yeah. So you don't try maybe egusi or pasta or something.
It's cold out there in the streets. I've been on the streets, man. I know what's going on.
When you say I've been on the streets, how have you been on the streets? I mean, you're a global superstar. So you say I've been on the streets.
Okay, the streets have been on me. Let's put it that way.
I see. So yeah. But so all the while that you were in Unilag or anything, no female experiences.
I'd say I was very honest with myself. I had a couple though. I had a couple.
Despite you being broke.
Yeah, it wasn't relationships. Okay, so I was honest with myself. I knew that I was still trying to balance my life out financially, right? So me trying to chase after a babe was going to involve me spending to an extent. No, I'm not saying that you have to spend all the time, but there's a confidence that comes with just having something. Like imagine okay, let's go on a date or let's see somewhere and you can't buy a drink. Like why are you wasting your time?
Yeah, but you don't be singing for them now.
Come on, bro.
There's one guy that used to, no. What I'm saying that there's one guy that used to use that to chase babes when we were in Unibed. Maybe because we were in Unibed. His name is Morientes. He had one guitar like this near Sports Complex. Or more. Do you know how many babes went down? Under the moon,
Yeah. So for me, right? I wasn't even trying to let people know that I was doing. See, the first time people in my class knew I was doing music, was 2017 when Mr. Easy posted my Shape of You cover.
So wait, how long have you been signed to Empower?
I was signed to Empower from 2018 to like 2021. Then renewed better terms.
Okay.
Then ended last year.
That means you guys, it was almost like a 6-7 year deal.
No, like 5 years.
Like 5 years
plus, yeah.
Oh, 5 years plus. Okay, cool. So how did Mr. Easy find you though?
He knows I'm amazing now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he just came to you like.
Oh, how did he find me? How did he find me?
Yeah.
Okay, funny story.
Yeah.
Like, it's just destiny. I'd say it was destiny. So I make a cover. Like I'm just chilling.
So all the while that you're in uni, like you always used to make music and put online.
Yeah, covers.
Okay,
I just started with covers.
Okay,
then.
cool.
Yeah. I wasn't putting out official music yet, but I was doing covers. Then I'm just like, that was year 2. I'm chilling, and a friend of mine called me that, I think you should do a cover to this song. I'm like, what song is that? Ed Sheeran Shape of You. I didn't know the song then, so I went to listen to it. Then the next day, I decided to make a cover with Oxygen Mix. Then we're like, okay, let's post it on Instagram, but we need a video, right? So we didn't have cameras and stuff like that, so we had to get like an iPhone 5 phone, an iPhone 5. Then we got rulers, those transparent rulers, to stabilize it, and sellotape it.
Oh wow,
yeah.
So that's how you shot the video.
Yeah, and there was no lighting. So we had to stay by the window. So I went to my guys' house. We stayed by the window. And if you watch the video, I was wearing a hat because my brother was like giving me a haircut at that point. And they took lights. So I couldn't. So it was like so many challenges that particular day. But like we'll just
do it. Yeah.
I wore the hat, and we made the video, 50 seconds, posted on IG. Then I started getting likes, started getting followers. People started tagging like different like celebrities.
Yeah. And
through that video, I met a friend. She's from Finland. So she became like a very, very big fan. And she's like, oh, like this your music is too great. I need to send to people. She didn't know anybody personally. She's like, let me send to like people. I'm like, don't worry, I've sent to people. They're not responding to me like that. Yeah. I've sent to her. But I was DMing everybody with the video. Saying, boss, please check out my video.
Yeah. Like who did you DM though?
I DM'd
Don Jazzy.
I DM'd Don Jazzy. I DM'd Brother Shaggy. I DM'd Tools.
Yeah.
I DM'd Ricardo Banks, I think.
Yeah.
I know I was just anybody, any verified account I could
any
find.
blue tick.
Yeah, I'll just send it. I'll just send it.
Joeboy behavior.
Bro, I'll just at least maybe 1 or 2 people sit down. Then she said she was going to send it to a couple of people.
Yeah.
But like, yo, don't worry about it. She said she was going to send it to Mr. Easy, Wizkid, and Ricardo Banks.
Okay.
So I was like, nah, don't worry. They probably will not see it. She didn't say anything. The next thing, a couple of days later, I get a call from my friend. Yo, what's up? Mr. Easy just commented on your video. Me, I'm thinking it's just normal prank because we used to prank like mad. Then I go to check and I see Mr. Easy's comments. While I'm thinking of what to say in the DMs, he sends me a message that, yo, I love your sound. Sends his number that I should call him. Then from there, I think that's how everything really started. I remember in that same DM, he offered me $5,000. Yeah, that
was 2017. 2017.
Yeah, that time I didn't have a bank account.
For real?
Yeah.
So how were you surviving in school? How were you getting your money? So your parents were giving you cash?
My bro, there was no money. You don't understand. When I say now, people think I'm just like exaggerating, but I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. So you didn't have a bank account?
I didn't have a bank account at that time. I prefer get money to get bank account.
Oh yeah, true.
Get me. So even if like anybody was going to send me money, maybe my uncle or something, I'll just like give me a separate account of my friends.
Your friend's account or something.
You try and give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he offered you $5,000, so what went through your mind?
It was it was a difficult situation, I won't lie. But I already made up my mind because I was like, oh, do you want $5,000? So just to support your music, I'll give it to you. Just support your music, or do you want me to shoot a video for any song that you want and promote it for you?
Yeah. So what did you do?
So I already knew what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That was to just do the video and like
have it in my heart. Yeah.
Tough choice because I didn't really have much, but like I think that will make more sense in the long run, right? At least I can start from somewhere with that. And I remember talking to some of my friends about it, like, yo, take the money, bro. Because they're like, take the money. Like, what if he forgets? Because he doesn't owe me anything now. Like, he didn't owe me anything. Yeah. So we were like, what if he forgets or he just decides not to give again? Like, why don't you just take the money right now?
5K would have been like, in 2017.
It was almost 2 million.
It was like 2M then.
Yeah, almost around that price.
Imagine all the Moremi babes would have been able to carry.
Yeah, but you know, let me not go too deep yet. But yeah, so I decided that I was going to like get the promotion for the song and the video shoot, and I told him that I was like, okay, but I would like to have you on the song if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was Faji.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that was Faji. Yeah. Though it took a year for everything to come into actualization, and people are already murmuring that.
For not calling that money. Okay, cool. So, it took a year. So eventually it happened.
Eventually it happened, you know. And I remember somebody then, after like, I think a couple of months after that song dropped, or a couple of weeks, I remember somebody dissing me then. Somebody that was a friend though. A friend though dissing me, say, some future big artist, Nollywood money, family member the I saw on Twitter from that same account that was my friend, right? So I just kept pushing. I just kept recording music and whatnot. Kept recording, and Baby was the one that made me.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So your parents were solely behind you doing music?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
No, they wanted me to finish school, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because growing up, my elder brother is friends with Adi Kabasa.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used to be around Nice. I used to be around them when I was way younger. Like
where? Near that Next salon in Nakoka. That Next salon.
No, it wasn't even Next salon.
So you know Next. Everybody has barbed there. Did you barb there?
Yes, I did. I did. So I did. Yes, Bro. If you go next, well, you go fresh. You come out of there fresh. So yeah. So I used to hang around them a lot. I was in primary school then.
Yeah.
The times of Lord of Ajasa.
I know all those guys.
DJ Bombastic. So when they were having like shows, I would just be there because my brother used to like steal my uncle's car.
Yeah.
To like link up with them, so everybody just go together. So I used to be around them a lot. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah.
So your parents being
So my parents used to see Nice come around.
Your house?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Our family house in Akoka then. Okay. Nice used to come around, and so it was like beautiful to see when Nice dropped Gongwaso.
Yeah.
And he was on Channel O and he was doing all this like amazing stuff. So it made them believe. And I'd say like what really makes a lot of Nigerian parents not like want their child to go the creative or artsy route is that maybe in their reality they never saw or experienced somebody actually become successful.
Yeah, because the people that were successful in our parents' times were people that were doctors, lawyers, and engineers, and like the few artists, and they were just a handful of artists, and they always had the very short span. So education was just like the easy route.
Easy route. Yeah. So at that point, when they realized that you could actually make music and actually be successful, they supported. They're like, okay, cool. If that's what you want to do, but make sure you finish school. That was their only. Don't waste my diploma money.
Don't waste my diploma money. Oh, you're going to Unilag via diploma?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because my jam, I did jam the first time I passed it. The second time, I didn't find my results. Okay. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to
stay at home.
I'm not going to stay at
home. Just did diploma.
So shout out to them. They had to borrow money for the diploma.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure they're proud of you now, right now.
100%.
Are they still in Akoko?
They are balling. You know, they are on the island. They have their own house. They have their own house on the island now. Don't play.
That's nice. So, do you get confused with like Joeboy? Were you guys ever in a group called The Boys or something?
No. So I think it was at the beginning, the period that we came out now. Like there was Fireboy, Joeboy, and we're like.
But you know, you guys were in a group that's called The Boys.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Actually,
and just funny like enough, a Silk Sonic sing. Think about it.
I will.
Think about it.
I will. Yeah. And funny enough,
Benson and
R&B.
Yeah. So that would be dope.
That would be dope. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've been working on music actually.
Together?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. I love the new one, the one with Bloody Civilian. What a baby is fine, man.
Yeah.
So, no, she is. She is. Yeah. I'm not taking away from her talent, but she is fine. One fine young woman. Yeah. So, so there was no confusion as regards somebody wanted to book Fireboy and book Joeboy instead.
I don't think so, to the best of my knowledge, right? So I'd say there was a bit of confusion at the beginning because we came out around the same time, same boy at the end of our names.
Same head. Okay, you didn't have hair that time.
And my dress was short.
It was just You're not joining bad gang.
I'm still not a bad gang now.
Yeah.
Or do you think I'm a bad gang?
No, not quite. But looking at your tattoos and everything.
So you're stereotyping me.
Not quite.
Anybody that has tattoos is a bad gang. Eh?
I'm tired of this guy.
You sound like my elders, bro.
So what's up? Then I came on Twitter one day.
Yeah.
I saw you, Asha. What was that? 300 million. Who was owing who? Who was suing who?
I'm not owing anybody money.
Okay, who was suing who?
I think I was being sued alongside Temple.
Why?
Temple for naturally, if anybody was going to be sued or if there was going to be an issue, it should have been just Temple, not me.
Yeah. So why did they involve you inside?
That's a very, very good question.
Yeah. So why were you involved inside?
So Temple sends me an instrumental. Me and Temple, we talk a lot.
Oh, that's Temple, the producer.
The producer.
Okay.
He sends me an instrumental. That's an instrumental for Contour. And I record. I upload the song. I cleared the song. I pay, I paid complete and everything. And so I put out the song now. I'm pushing my music gradually on my own.
You all know.
Without stressing anybody. Yeah. Then I get a mail that I'm being sued alongside Temple for 300
million.
Yeah, because of
intellectual property theft.
Intellectual property, something like that.
Yeah.
So then I see somewhere in the
suit.
In the suit. That's what they call it. Yeah. Somewhere in the suit that I should write apology letter and remove the song in 24 hours. So man, I was just like, the reason why I'm not angry anymore, but the reason why I was offended at that point in time was because this is something that we could have spoken about. There's no way Asha would send me a DM and I won't respond or I won't acknowledge it. Do you understand? The fact that just had to go that route, because first things first, I didn't steal beats from anybody.
Somebody sent you a beat and you paid
Somebody sent me a beat and I paid for it and everything. So if there was even going to be an issue, it could have just been
with Temple. Yeah.
But I know how hard that we worked on that song and we'll be working on that song, even from the audio to the visual perspective, and just being told to remove the song in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And being asked to write an apology letter. I'm not involved in this situation.
Yeah.
It's not like, I was there when the song was being made.
Yeah, so was the beat made originally for Asha? Was the beat made
originally? I think it was made originally for Asha. Yeah, definitely. But I think they were having issues with clearing. Yeah. To the best of my knowledge.
Who were they supposed to clear it from? If it was
with Tempo. So I think there was no, like, they didn't finalize on an agreement.
Okay.
Or something like that. I don't want to say too much because I'm not too sure. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't finalize on an agreement. So, and if there's no like written agreement or payment, the producer has the right to take his beat and
give it to someone else.
Yeah. So even if there's or you feel a way about that kind of situation, you should take it up with the producer and not me, because I wasn't involved with it in any way. I saw it. I was sent a beat that I liked and I paid for it and I cleared it. So that was pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah. I said, but you and Asha, you guys good now?
I've never spoken to her before.
Okay. Well, are you open to maybe if guys?
Yeah, me. I can't I just did not like what happened at that point in time. But I'm not angry. It's not like, oh, I wish her bad or I want anything. Or I'll see her, I'll be like, you. No. It's all good.
You know what's funny? Yeah. What's funny was my first year in uni. I came to Lagos to print. I was doing this side hustle. It was a magazine thing, and the guy that was running the printing press was playing Asha's album. It was a blue cover, and then moments after, like a few months after, she used to be signed to Question Mark. So Question Mark released another version of the same album. So she's also been caught in this IP type thing and everything before, a brilliant album. I think
I love the album.
Like
the one
up
that
there. Ambi Banke. Brilliant album. So right now, I think you're very comfortable as regards to music that you're making.
Yeah.
So do you think, is there any parts of the music that you still want to explore? Or parts of you as an artist that you think that, the fans have not yet seen?
Okay, so me, I'm definitely open to more like, I'd say like experimentation with my sound.
Yeah.
Because I've proved like countless times that I'm a hit maker.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Oh shit.
No, evidence. You see
how many hits now? Let's count.
How many hits?
How many hits? Yeah.
How many hits?
Baby, beginning.
Don't call me back.
Call. Nobody. Yeah, nobody was huge though.
Yeah. Show me, focus.
Yeah.
Love Wanting Teen, Body and Soul.
Wait, were you on Love Wanting with CK? No.
What do you mean no now?
What part of the
Go and check it now. Pounds and dollars I go spend for your head.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was you?
It's me.
Oh, okay. And so that means you got a huge check from all of that.
Yes, now. Like,
okay, no wonder.
So there's Love Wanted, there's Sip, there's Body and Soul, there's Adenuga, and there's so many more, but at least I can mention like 10 to 15 off the top of my head.
But my favorite song of yours is Body and Soul. I know there's something about that album. I tweeted about it. I say it on the radio every time. That's like one of the most complete Nigerian albums I've listened to in a very long time. Yeah. Like everything was just properly just put together. That song Body and Soul, just Ikeli. You and Ikeli made a masterpiece.
No, that's my big bro. Even apart from like being a producer, he's somebody that I do not take his advice very lightly because when I started like recording music, like Ikeli was the first person Mr. Easy introduced me to.
Okay.
So he used to like teach me how to like make songs like to the industry standard or beyond that.
Yeah.
So he was always like guiding me, even from like since 2017. So I'm happy that I finally got to make a song that is that.
That is that, yeah. Okay, so is there anybody that is on your wish list as regards somebody that you want to work with?
Post Malone.
Post Malone?
Yeah, Post
Malone.
Really?
That's way off.
It's not. Actually.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's not attainable.
No, I mean,
I'm trying to look at
like
similarity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. Like we both sing like using like a huge part of our emotions. So
I see.
So the synergy would definitely be there.
Right?
Like Post Malone, definitely Drake.
Okay.
There's no way you get a Drake feature and
something
will not happen.
Yeah.
Something has to happen. For
okay.
Sure. So,
yeah. Well, it seems like you've become very comfortable as in yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
No scandals, no pressure, no nothing. You find a way to keep yourself out of the news. So is it because how you grew up and the fact that before you became an artist yourself, you were around artists, the likes of Bombastic, the likes of Nice. So you already knew what pitfalls to avoid and how to actually conduct yourself now that you're in the industry.
Yeah. So I already got the hang of it. I know, like before I blew up in a way, like character-wise as an artist. Because I understand, like, if you're looking at it from an outside perspective, it just seems like everything is just fun and they just show up, look fly. But there's actually like a lot of work involved in every process with the music industry, you understand? So I understood that, like, I think early on, and from hanging around Nice, Side Kabasa, to being around Mr. Easy throughout that time, because there was a time like I was like his PA. So I'll just so anyway, I'll just be in the corner. Nobody would have noticed me then. I'll just be in the corner, just like
watching
and observing. So I think that's really helped me to be able to manage the fame and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
Because I never like fame wasn't even my end goal, to be honest. I just wanted to.
You didn't just want to do 9 to 5.
Yeah, and I just wanted to make music. I knew that when I make music, I feel good. Like I feel like I'm doing something worthwhile when I'm making music. So I just wanted to keep on making music. Like so, I'd say I didn't get famous because I wanted to be. I got famous because I was very good, or I am very good at what I do, basically. So that's been it for me. So I think, and I think that's why a lot of these things, like sway me or affect me or makes me act out of place. Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, though. So I saw a spark in your eye when you spoke about, your relationship, and for a lot of young men, it's always very hard, especially when you're as popular as you are as rich as you are. So it's very hard to actually stay grounded and stay committed to, one woman.
For me, why I feel it's a bit more easier now.
Why?
I feel like I've done all the rubbish I need to do.
Really? When did you do it? When you were broken, you're like.
No. I think it was 2019 and 2020 was very, very
wild for you.
Yeah, it was very, very wild. I can't lie. Well, I didn't say anything. But it was very, very wild for me. So after a while, you just realize that do you really want to live this kind of life forever? Like sometimes you just want balance and you need that consistency.
I see.
Yeah.
So then when babes just enter your DMs like this, is like drop location,
What?
Nothing. So. So how did you guys meet though? You and your.
No, I'm not going to go there.
Oh, why?
No way.
Why? Are you afraid that we'll find out?
Just so that we met.
You guys met?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So eventually we're going to maybe get like wedding invites or something. Or do you believe in marriage? In marriage?
I believe in traditional marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, the legal one I'm not so sure.
When you say legal, how do you mean?
Court wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, but the traditional marriage, not even the church one. Okay. Like traditional marriage, like family to family.
Family to family. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
I believe in that 100%.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm not so sure about the other one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. So, if you stop making music today, what do you want people to know as your legacy? Like, if they remember Joeboy, are you going to keep the name Joeboy for,
well,
maybe when you get to your 30s, like Joe Man?
Definitely not Joe Man.
Okay, or Joe?
Definitely not Joe Man.
Or Boy?
It might be a change. There might be a change, but I'm not sure.
Or JB?
Maybe JB or PD.
Or P what? P what?
Pondek.
Yes, sir. Huh. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay, cool. So, but what do you want people to just remember you for?
That I just want them to remember that, like, when they see my story, like, they should just realize that dreams are valid, and it's just like very, very important to start with what you have.
Okay.
Don't wait till everything seems perfect before you make a move. Like I said, the video that got me discovered by Mr. Easy was shot on an iPhone 5
with rulers
holding it to balance it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a camera at that point in time. So don't just wait and give excuses for yourself. Anyhow you can get yourself out there, just make a move. I think one of the most important lessons from my story is like taking action.
Okay.
Like regardless of what you think the result is going to be, just
do something.
Just do something. Yeah. Don't just wait and say, don't freeze. Like make sure you do something. No matter how difficult it seems, make sure you do something. So I want to be remembered for that guy that made a move.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense.
Regardless.
Yeah. So your guys that helped you shoot that video, are you guys still cool?
Yeah, we're still cool. Still cool. Some of them are in London now.
Okay.
Some of them.
So whenever you're in town, you're like, hey guys, let's hang out and all of that.
Well, we've not hung out in a bit. I know.
But
we talk.
But how do you stay grounded and sane? Because you need you all need to detach yourself from the industry and just stay around people that love you for you being Joe and not for Pondek. Yeah.
So I think it's about having like your safe spaces, to be honest. Like, I think it's very important for every artist to have that safe space, that place where you can just be vulnerable enough. So that whoever is around you, they see like there's an issue, they can like advise you and help you. People that actually like wish you well, not just because of who you are. They just like, even before everything, like they just want you to be good. You get me? So I think it's about having a safe circle and knowing who you are.
Okay.
Knowing who you are. And sometimes just take breaks from the internet. Like there's so much information overload.
My brother.
Can mess with your thought process.
I know.
So, yeah. So for me, like if I'm feeling too overwhelmed, I'll just switch off my phone. Just lock it somewhere. Yeah. I'm even trying to get like a small phone that has no internet now.
Yeah, so people can just text.
So if you are trying to reach me, just call me. Yeah. Because sometimes I never really like social media. If I wasn't like making music or a musician,
you probably won't be on social media.
Definitely won't be on the internet. Maybe I'll be that guy on WhatsApp. I'll just change profile picture every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. So this year you've dropped 2 singles already.
Yeah.
How was working with King Badi like though?
She's dope.
I know.
She's really dope. She's really dope. So I was like shooting a video for Sadibi.
Yeah.
And I was in Sadibi. I first wasn't on it then. And I was just thinking that maybe I should feature somebody on this song. Then I asked Diola. I asked Diola that what do you think about King Badi? Yeah. Let's give it a shot. So I'm friends with one of our producers, so I sent it to him to play for her, and she jumps on it and they send it back to me. I'm like, wow. It's amazing. Then then I met her in person. She's actually a very, very funny person.
Yeah, she is.
She's very, very funny. Yeah. She knows how to dance. She's full of life, and I feel like I know that she's definitely going to be one of the biggest
female artists.
Out of Nigeria for sure.
She is dope. She is dope. Yeah. Then talking about exploits and everything. Idi Kabasa started to reimagine or remake a lot of our classics.
Yeah.
And I saw you on the Olufumi, remix and everything. So how does it feel? Being on that classic, and do you feel like songs like that should be remade, or we should just leave them the way they are?
I feel like they can definitely be remade. Okay. Like as long as we have the consent of the original like owners of the song. I think
Manasha thing. It's we got Manasha
situation. I beg you. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, as long as there's permission, you can go ahead with this. Yeah, let's do it now. Let's reimagine the classic. That song like Olufumi, the original one, like that was like the track of my life, of my childhood basically. Like everybody used to sing to Olufumi, dance to Olufumi, used to mime it. And so it's like a full circle moment having to get the honor of singing that song. Yeah. So for me, when Idi Kabasa called me that I want you to be on this PR, I did not even hesitate at all. I will look for me. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful song. I know some people might have some
reservations.
Based on there's something to compare it to. You understand? Yeah. But I'm happy to be on the song always. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. So is an album dropping this year?
An album is in the works. I'm not sure if it's going to drop this year, but if it's not going to drop this year, definitely first quarter next year.
Next year. Any notable collaborations that we should be looking forward to?
Defo. I mentioned one. I just mentioned one.
Nasty C.
Well,
that'll be dope. Yeah, make sure.
Yeah. We linked up like a couple of weeks ago in SA.
Okay. And you made something.
Yeah, we made music.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, this has been so amazing. Sitting down chatting with you and.
Thank you. Always trying to get me in trouble.
I'm not trying to.
Mr. OC is always trying to get me in trouble.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
But I shall not fold.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, bro.
And maybe choose better teams next season. I'm just saying.
He's a Man U fan too, but he's not proud.
I've left him.
Like, do not be like. Be there when things are tough. So
bro, it's been tough for like 10 years now. No, are you not tired?
Has it been tough? It's only 10 years.
I'm tired.
Wow. We keep fighting and staying strong. Up Man U.
Not at all.
Up Man U.
But you don't look like a Man U fan. You have an Arsenal fan.
I used to be an Arsenal fan. So the reason I became a Man U fan because of Ronaldo.
Really?
Yeah, I switched. When I saw Ronaldo playing, I was like, nah, man. Yeah. I'm going to whatever club he's at. So when he went to Real Madrid, I was like, let me just stay here.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what it's been.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Congratulations on your FA Cup win.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations to us now. Yeah, Man U fan. Represent.
Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Still listening with OC right now, and we've had Joeboy.
Joeboy on deck, and you're listening. Jesus.
And you're watching.
You're watching. Okay.
Perfect. Let's take it again.
Okay.
3, don't cut. 2, 1, and action.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Joeboy, and you're watching Listen with OC. Don't go anywhere. Let's go.